What's up, Scrapyard? Welcome to my newest segment known as Inside the Mind of an Apex Predator. During this segment, which is essentially the entire reason why I started my YouTube channel, during this segment I'll be using clips and gameplay provided by you guys in my community, and I'll be analyzing and evaluating your gameplay, telling you certain mistakes that you may have made, certain plays that you did that were good plays, quote unquote, and overall just judging your entire gameplay and giving it a rating at the end of it on a scale of 1 to 10. In doing so, I really hope that I can give you guys a tool to improve your gameplay, other than just telling you guys, alright, well, this you could do this in this situation or do that in that situation. I like giving you guys a semi-live feedback. A lot of the times people ask me questions about tips and tricks and all that, and it's a very difficult question. But being able to actually visualize how you guys play, I know exactly where to focus my efforts on so that you can watch this film back and improve your gameplay. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. And before we get started, I just want to give a huge shout out to J Tolerance. He's the one that provided me this gameplay. To anybody else that provides me gameplay or wants their gameplay analyzed and evaluated from a 6-time Predator, soon to be 7-time Predator, Apex Predator that is, the gameplay must be sent to me in 1080p to remain to uphold the highest quality for you guys. I don't want to get anything less to you guys than in 1080p. So we'll get into JT's gameplay. It's supposed to be a 25K, I believe, with Octane. He was kind enough to send me this footage and show you guys what the inside of an Apex Predator mind looks like. Let's go.
Oh, steamed up and ready to burn.
So for those that watch JT's channel, again, please go check his channel out. He's what I call a floater, meaning that he switches up between a lot of different characters, and he's very good, very strong with a lot of different characters. He has the most kills with Wraith, as a lot of you guys know. But a lot of the times when I play with him, he's either playing Horizon, Octane, Wraith, anybody at this point, really. He's a very strong Octane as well, and knowing his gameplay and his game style, I can only expect him to be very aggressive, pushing everything, using his stims appropriately, using his jump pads to get out.
What did Gibbs say he was gonna do?
So I'm sure we'll see a lot of that during his gameplay. He's landing at Energy Depot, which is my favorite landing spot on Olympus. It makes it bearable for me.
That game just lagged so bad. That game is lagging so bad.
Starts off with a P20 Mozam. Best combo in the game. It's like with that Arthur the one.
I'm no regging everything, dude.
Very good loot off rip.
Oh, no.
Especially this coming from season 9. We all know how powerful the EVA 9, the EVA 8 is. And with the Blue Mag R301, that's essentially the recipe for success for a 20 bomb 5K in the beginning of the game.
We're already inside the ring? Damn, I could have used a good run.
You got sent down by the Marvin right there.
Alright, JT.
What?
I can recognize the voice as well. To anybody that knows me, and JT also probably knows who Hated JJ is. He changed his name to Smoked by JJ now. He's on I think a Friends account or Smurf account right now on Luscious. It may be his own account, but they're both very good friends of mine. So right now, to be honest, you have a lot of people alive still. When I'm looking for 20 bombs and 4Ks, I'm looking at how many people are still alive and how many people are currently fighting in the kill feed. JT only has 1 kill, but there's still 41 other players alive right now. The odds are a little bit stacked against him, but there's a lot of opportunity. Had he had a lot more kills, probably about 3 or 4 off rip, could have been a very strong game. But there's still definitely opportunity for him to get a 20 bomb this game. He just has to be very aggressive, hopefully find another team. It looks like he probably is going to rotate either to the left, towards Grow Towers, or to the right, towards Hammonds.
I'm still lagging, I don't know what to do anymore.
With my rotate from Energy Depot, me dropping about 50, 20 bombs in Season 9, I would land an energy depot
start
and I
your
rotate towards Hammonds and then rotate towards
You didn't
mistakes,
think
and guaranteed you'll always find someone in that area.
I know that's fine.
That's personally my rotate to anybody that enjoys Olympus and wants high kill
Ping
games
is
in
higher.
Olympus.
It is 50.
I land energy depot, rotate to Hammonds, rotate to Estates, and you will always find someone along that path every single time.
They're down low.
I believe he jumps down because JJ's giving him
skip
comms
line
saying
or
that they are down low,
bit.
so JT's going to push with him beneath.
A lot of
I
it.
personally didn't hear
A
anything.
lot.
But the audio in-game is always better than a recorded audio. Like I said, you will see JT be very aggressive trying to get these kills at the Octane, throwing that jump pad there with a little box shooting afterwards. They do get third party, it seemed. He's taking very long to armor swap. That had to be the world's longest armor swap in the world. JT need to practice that. His EVA does bust. One thing I always hated about playing with JT is that his EVA is very strong. So if you're playing with JT and he's on Octane with the EVA, good luck getting through. So he's got a cool 4 kills now. With 22 people, 24 people alive right now.
Like,
The odds are stacked against him, but it still is very possible. Like I said, rotating this way, you'll
double
always find
diamond,
someone.
9 win streak. He's
along
got the
this route.
kunai.
What a demon.
Full 3K hammer.
What JT is doing right now is looking to see if that Wraith had any badges. He only had a
You
3K.
might be getting DDoS, bro. No cap.
On DDoSing, you'd be offline right now.
Nah, he's definitely DDoS.
That's one thing you'll notice about JT too when you're on a mission to get high kill games.
DDoS
Armor swap at any moment that you can. He could have easily had a purple armor. It doesn't matter. He wants to move to the next fight as quick as possible, so he picks up that blue shield. And that's a skill. Not a skill, but that's a tactic that I do a lot. A lot of times, I'll very rarely have red at the end of the game.
That'd just be
It's
the-
because I'm always getting kills and armor swapping. Doesn't matter what it is. I could have red armor. I'll swap to a blue armor if it means that I could push to the fight that much quicker, push to the next fight that much quicker, and get more kills.
It's over.
It would be hard to believe that at this point he got a 25k in this game with only 22 people alive and only 4 kills that he has. He needs 16 kills out of those 22 people that are up. And they do get jump padded on.
He's lagging.
He's lagging his butt off. Has no clue they land on that team. JT doing everything right at this point. They haven't really been aggressive that
You
hard.
and him were lagging right there.
So it's really
That's
nothing
funny.
to pick apart right now. JJ and JT are both playing on each other's hip very well. They both have really good team chem as well. I'm assuming with the ending of this game, I'm assuming JJ probably dies at one point, allowing JT to get the kills that he gets. But we'll see if that actually happens. Again, always pay attention when you're on a mission for 20 bombs. Pay attention to the top right, the amount of people left in your game, and the amount of kills that you have. 5 kills, 22 people alive. What did I just say? JJ literally disconnects this game, and so I'm assuming he's probably not going to be able to get back into the game, and that's why JT ends the game with such a strong game. Playing with good players, it really is hard to drop 25 kills like that unless something happens, as you can see at the bottom left. And I think JT's aware of it as well. JJ disconnected his teammate. So now this is where I can get into the pretty good analysis. He senses the team jump padding on him and charge rifling him. He's going to do what he can to not even chow it. He doesn't even want to shoot at that team. He's going to instantly run away and get better positioning. He's only about at 50 health right now. He's going to find someone to pop some syringes and make a move. I can't really tell if they're pushing him right now, but he's going to look and try to sniff a play out right now, as he is pretty much full health at this point. So he's scanning the area. He sees that they take his jump pad after him, but the enemies have no clue where he is. So he beams a charge rifle guy for 100 plus. Now he knows that the guy beneath him is going to 1v1 right there. Those easy beams for him. He's very one-tap. He's going to focus that guy. Understand that the guy that he shot on top of the wall probably bounced back on the other side. So he's going to go get this thirst for extra damage. Knowing where his enemy's position is at all times. He's understanding that he's got to be somewhere behind this wall, probably rotating around. JJ actually does come back from
I
his
thought it would
disconnection.
kick you out the game completely if you close it.
Which is JT's what he's talking about right now. And they get the fat beams on him. Double charge rifle.
Double charge rifle users.
As JT just says, easy rolls for him.
Hey, you mind playing this game solo?
I don't care. I was already doing that. I was just running around.
So it looks like JJ's teammate is going to reboot his internet up or something. So again, JT's back to being solo this game, and now he's aware of that now.
Oh.
So he's got to play every encounter more strategically. He's not going to go willy-nilly like he was before. He sees him rising out. Got to work on those shots. It is a little hard to shoot someone as they're in the gravity lift from that angle like that. He does still go a little willy-nilly, very willy-nilly. He gets stuck on one guy, hits him for 70 HP. He should have focused at Octane, or the Wraith, excuse me. I knew that the guy was knocked right there, but he got a little distracted. Finishes that self-res again for extra damage, even though it's not his kill.
Reloading.
So in my mind right now, I'm looking for that Wraith that phased out and ran away. I believe that this could be her. JT's gonna try and push this. He's doing a little pre-fire action. Shooting through that railing is hard. He's got good angles right there on her. The Wraith gets very aggressive on him. Thank God he's got an Eva.
Check your sectors. Another squad is incoming.
In all honesty,
Good job, go
I
back.
probably would have pushed her inside. I don't think I would have let her come aggress me like that hard. I wouldn't have been too comfortable with that. JT holds his ground though, with some really good shots with his R3. I would have probably chowed her up the staircase. I am an Octane, so I could have closed that gap very quickly, and I would have put my Eva 8 right inside of her mouth. Either way, he gets the kill. His teammate does get killed, unfortunately, as he did DC once again. But why is he going back here? Not to get his teammate banner, but it's because he just got killed. So that means there's more enemies here. He's got 10 kills, with 10 people alive. He's got to essentially kill the rest of the lobby for this 20 bomb.
Faster, faster, faster.
So he pushes the solo right here, knowing his teammate's nowhere near, but not directly on his teammate's back. The Octane's getting thirded in his butt right now, which is why you see the Octane run away. JT knowing that that's that Pathfinder's teammate, he's going to go chow him right now. Also keeping in mind that that third party is right behind him, so he cannot take too much damage, which he took very little damage out here. So he's going to rotate back a little further, get some ammo as he needs, and he's going to push his third party. Lifeline took the jump pad, has no clue where she was. She was lost. Call Dora, she needs a map right now. He's going to get in some extra thirst damage. Can't really do it because the lobe is pushing his face right now. When in doubt, Eva it out. You can miss all the R3 shots in the world. So fourth party comes in right now. Mirage is right on his face. He gets one clipped. He's rotating to the right now because his enemy's to his left angle. He's going to play this a little slow. He's not going to push it, so he's definitely going to pop it back. If he does get pushed, he could always jump on that jump pad to his left to buy him a little more time. If he did get pushed, but he's not getting pushed right now. He's getting JJ's banner because JJ did just get back into the game, I believe. So now he's in a 1v1 situation. 15 kills left. Is looking very strong for 20 right now. The hipfires are certainly questionable right there. You know that Mirage is going to be in that angle right there. Or excuse me, the Octane. He should have held that angle in ADS as opposed to jumping in the wide open and hip firing at a very hard angle. So he shoots him.
He felt it coming. He felt it coming.
He's going to push him. He does get. Oh man. Fifth party. The Octane got fifth party.
Forgot I had one right there.
He's going to solo that Octane because he knows he's solo and that's a free kill.
Are you
And
dead?
he does cheese that from the other team. Yoinks it straight from the other team. Putting some shots into the fifth party. Does 120 off of him. Sees the Octane behind him. Gonna focus him a little bit. That could be the same team. I'm not sure why he's so split from his teammate. But now JT's in a somewhat scary of a situation. With these solo 20 bombs, you want as many bats as you can get. JT has 0 bats right now. Only needs 4 kills left for a 20 bomb.
Shit. I have no more ammo.
He has no more ammo as well. He's gonna be forced to back up his loot. There's nothing else you can do. Nothing else you can do. He's gonna go back to all these boxes over here and loot as he can. It's only round 2, so he throws a heat shield just to preserve his health as much as possible. If I'm him, I'm gonna take that gold armor. Personally, if I'm him. Luckily, this guy's got 6 bats, so he doesn't need to do any of that. He needs to drop all those medkits that he has though. He's gonna slow heal, knowing that he has a little time, knowing that he's gonna get gate kept. Personally, if I'm JT, I'm gonna rotate to the right. I don't want to be hard gate kept to the left. But it looks like he's gonna push it anyways because he trusts himself. He trusts his shot. But in my opinion, I'm gonna rotate to the right, knowing that this is a tough angle to be gate kept on. And that's what his teammate just said. They are waiting for him. Of course they are. Like I said, I would have liked to see JT go to the right and possibly work a pinch on them and way them on the storm. Keep their backs to the storm, as opposed to the other way around. Now JT's got the storm on his ass. On his butt, excuse me.
I haven't played storm yet.
We call that gatekeeping, is what the other team is doing. The other team is storm keeping or gatekeeping him, preventing him from rotating in. So JT right now is taking a wide angle. Once again, I would have taken the far right angle, but he chose left. But now he has to wrap extremely far right. Notice how far around he has to go. He's going to eat up a lot of storm damage because of his rotation. Once again, it emphasizes that he should have rotated right in that situation. He wins the game nonetheless. He has 5 med kits, so he's definitely good on health. That could have been a reason why he chose this angle, knowing that he eat a lot of storm damage, but he's got a lot of med kits. So, in that way, it kind of compensates his, I guess you could call it a poor decision in this case.
Alright, win this game. I'm gonna go in solo real quick.
Gonna make it to the ring in 45.
So right now, he knows that the team's gonna be to his right.
Nah, it's cool.
Okay.
Remember, always remembering where your enemy is, what their position is on the map. And he hears them pushing right now to his right flank. He has no clue where everybody else is at. But he knows that this team has to be on his right angle, based on his rotation right there. He keeps them to the right. It seems as though they're just charging up a PK.
I don't know, mess some kids up on a arena.
Waiting for JT to make a move. JT's going to be super patient in this situation. Like I said, 3 squads are alive, other than JT. He's got one right next to him, but he's got no clue where everybody else is. So he has to be careful, since he's solo, to push this team that's a 2-stack. He's got to be careful because he's got no clue where everybody else is. So if I'm JT, what he's doing right now is kind of gatekeeping them, but more so getting a feel where everybody else is at. So now he's got one team on him in docks right now. He's got another team in that I forget what that area is called actually. It's called no name really. Shooting at him with a triple take. So now he's got knowledge of where 2 teams are on the map other than himself. But there's still one team that has no clue where they're at.
The last 3 teams are all camping.
And he knows that all 3 teams.
That team that was chasing me, they were both in a room, pre-aiming me with PKs.
Charging shields. Come on.
So he does have circle on 4th ring, but he really wants his 20 bomb. So he's gonna have to try to aggress one team right now.
It's like they know.
I'm not sure if there's a team inside here right now, but I think he hears something that I don't.
And this team's camping too.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Is that the same thing happened to me earlier?
So he's gonna force it. He's gonna fight this team, knowing that this is a semi-safe fight. One team's all the way in that no name, all the way in the back of the map. Another team in that shipment dock area.
I literally don't know what to do right now.
He's got no clue what to do.
Every team right now is camping.
If there is a team right next
to him,
one team
is a triple take and a sentinel.
I would fight this team right now. It is the safest fight that you can get.
Usually what I do.
In this moment, you risk people dying to each other as they
I kill
rotate
everybody.
into the
This is a
4th
20
ring.
bomb too.
And so he's really trying to be strategic about his pushes right now. He could fight this team as well. This is also another safe fight, knowing that this is the
But I
only
hate
team
these
in this
kind of
area.
games because they're just all camping. So I have to be the aggressor.
He has to be the aggressor, especially if he wants that 20 bomb. Him aggressing this team up here, they have zip lines straight up to this area, so he really has to be perfect on this push right here. He can't go down. He can't take a lot of damage, because I'm assuming he will get instant 3rd party. And that means if he gets instant 3rd party, he'll get instant 4th party by the last team. So he's got to play smart. He's trying to get an easy beam on this guy without telling him exactly where his location is, where JT's location is. So he's waiting. Shoots him almost for shield. I would have took the jump pad on his dome, but like I said, he's playing super smart right now and super safe. There's no room for mistakes right now. But I would have took that jump pad on him. That guy's completely unsuspecting. I hit him for pretty much 100. He still hasn't healed up, so that's, in my opinion, that's how I know that he's a lower skill player for climbing up on the roof again, wasting all that time and not healing or doing anything. JT still chooses not to push because he's trying to get a feel for where everybody else is pushing from. He gets some good beams, but JT also took a lot of damage as well, so he's going to have to pop a bat right now. But with all of the shooting that's going on, bringing attention to the other teams as well, allowing them to rotate
Wanna know
up
what the
into
sniping
storm,
team has?
into circle. Excuse me,
Triple takes and Spitfires.
because they're so other teams are so thirsty for third parties nowadays. So I think JT is wasting a lot of time. Again, he does it right all the way. He gets a big beam right there, but also takes a lot of damage. So now he's gonna be forced to pop another battery. Some very good beams on there. 200 off. He's gonna jump pad on the 1v1 guy. Hit him for 100 and easy 1v2
Thank you
right
very
there.
much.
Pop a bat. Looking for the other teams. Remembering all the enemies' positions. Notice how he immediately looks into the right.
I got this.
Over the view right there.
It's like the only
because that's where he
positive the
knows
Spitfire has is it makes people
a
way
couple
too
teams were
confident.
coming from. So he immediately looks that way as he pops his
Rings
bat.
right here, and I've still got a minute left.
There's also really nothing else that you should be looking at when you're popping bats. You don't have to look at your health bar when you're popping a bat. Make sure that when you're healing, you're always keeping an eye out on your surrounding area. I think he hears the last two teams fighting each other potentially.
Gotta make it to the ring in 45.
There's a 100% fact that if nobody else kills each other, he gets a 20 bomb. He only needs 2 more. There's 1 Revenant right there. There's still 1 team other than that, so there's definitely more than 2 people alive. He just has to make sure that they don't push each other. So what JT's gonna do right now is play a little, not a little safe, but he's gonna farm a little damage is what we like to call it. He's almost got a 4K already with 19 kills now, so it's a 100% chance that he gets a 20 bomb. So as long as the other team doesn't leave the game. So now he's in a 1v2 situation. He killed a Revenant that was solo right there. That Revenant, by the way, was the one in shipment docks with the PK. I want to see if I'm right, if he loots him and sees that if he has a PK right now. Exactly, he does have the PK, so that was the one in shipment docks. He could have challenged him long time ago, but he didn't know that he was solo. Which is why he didn't do that to begin with. So he puts down his Eva right there because he wants to be able to pick that up if things go south. He hits 150 off this team. Again, he's already got the 20 bomb on lock. He wants to get as much damage as he can. That's what he's doing right now. So he's going to get an armor swap for himself so that if things go south, he can swap that as he can push last second. Misses his Kraber shot because he's not a good sniper. Just kidding, JT, I love you. But JT's in a good spot right now. I personally don't like his low ground. I want to be level with the other team, right? Because if something does go south, they're going to push. So I'm going to do what he's doing right now is back up, at least on a head glitch. Or I would have climbed up on those round balls up there to his right to be more level with them. But either way, what he's doing is better than the position that he was at right there in the wide open. Now he's on a head glitch, which makes himself infinitely harder to hit as opposed to if he was in the wide open. So his last circle, he's got a lot of room. They have a lot of cover as well, though.
45 seconds.
A lot of cover as well. And they're not pushing because he knows he's got a Kraber, so they're playing super scared as well. He gets 150 off of him. If I want to win the game, I'm going to go push right now. I'm going to swing on the right angle and see what I can get on the Octane. But again, it looks like JT really wants to get at least a 5k damage in this game. So he's peeking and poking damage.
These last 2 kids are literally making it difficult.
He's picking up his purple belt. I'm glad that he remembered that.
Oh, I'm gonna go get some blocks.
For
He's low on
take long, bro.
light ammo though. 60 bullets left, so he's gonna have to force a push soon. Hopefully he gets some damage. At least a 1 clip is what he's gonna need at this point if he wants to win the game. He's gonna pick up the Kraber again. They put a zipline straight on his dome. I don't know if Jason heard that or not. It is to the left angle, so I'm gonna swing left and look at that zipline to see if they take it on something stupid. JT missing a lot of easy R3 shots. That's fine. They crack him. He cracks. He gets cracked, so he pops it back. They take the zipline onto him. Hits him for 120 almost. He's hit 1 Eva shot. Oh, geez. Oh my god. So Octane's out of the fight. He goes way away. He's very weak, so my focus is gonna be on the Pathfinder, knowing that the Octane, if he's not a complete dodo bird, should be healing at this point. And if Octane pushes him, that's fine because he's weak. So JT knows that he could take a little damage if the Octane pushes stupidly because the Octane was so weak. Again, he should have healed. He also has no light ammo, so it's a 1v1 with only a Eva, so he's going to have to close that distance. Missing a lot of Eva shots. Oh, wow. So good, he's got the armor swap right there. Not much of an armor swap to do. Playing the wide angles on him. Because they're both about the same height. JT's going to pop a bat right here. I probably would have chowed him. Just because the Eve is so strong in this situation, but he gets it either way. The Pathfinder seems like a noob. And he's going to thirst the Octane for extra damage. He waited to see if he had the gold knockdown shield to get as much damage as he can, and then goes and thirsts the other guy. All around
that
a
for
very
that,
solid
you
game.
fucking morons.
Very, very solid game. There were a few things that I noted all throughout that I feel like he could have
20 and a 5K.
done something differently to make it a little easier for him,
Nice meat.
so he didn't have to drag that game
Oh
into the
my
final ring.
God, man.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being
Literally,
a poor
they
performance,
just
the poorest
wouldn't
performance that you could do,
Push
and
if
10
it
being
wasn't two of
a
them.
completely solid performance, I'd have to give that a 9.5 out of 10.
Get shit on, JJ. Fuck.
Yeah, that was a very strong game.
Bro.
21 kills, 5,000 damage. You can't be mad at a performance like that. JT, you're cracked. A few things that I would have done differently, but really, as you can see, every time he did something or he was going to do something, I called it out. We're just like-minded players, and again, I give that a 9.5 out of 10. And I really do hope you guys enjoy these segments that I'll be pushing out like this. Once again, this is inside the mind of a 6, almost 7-time Apex Predator. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you guys want me to review your gameplay as well, please feel free to send me your clips. Get in contact with me, and I'll shoot you guys my email. Thank you guys so much.